All right, my magnificent Aries trailblazers, my beautiful warrior souls, come close and listen with your whole heart. We are not going to waste a single precious moment with small talk, because the message that is crackling in the cosmos for you right now is not just about you. Oh no, this is about the entire tribe you lead, the people whose lives are beautifully and profoundly intertwined with your own fiery spirit. You are standing on the precipice of a wealth so dynamic, so powerful, it's about to become a wildfire of abundance, spilling over and warming the hands of every single person you cherish the most. I need you to understand that you did not just stumble upon this video. You were guided here, pulled into this very moment by a force far deeper than simple chance. This is your divine appointment, unfolding in real time. Can you feel it? That subtle, electric charge in the air, that hum of anticipation deep in your soul. You are standing inside a monumental cosmic shift, a recalibration of energy that is reshaping not only your financial destiny, but the very ground of your spiritual reality. What you're sensing is the universe itself meeting your courageous energy, matching your powerful frequency. And here at Astrology Unlocked, we don't just talk about signs, we listen to the sacred symphony being written between them. We translate the invisible tides of destiny into something you can feel, something you can harness, something you can act on. And today, my beautiful Aries, the message is crystal clear, and it carries a weight of purpose you simply cannot ignore. You are being called into a blessing so vast, so expansive, it won't just elevate your income, it is going to fortify your entire legacy. Your partner, your family, your children, your closest friends. This incredible rising tide, it includes them all. So if you've been fighting the good fight, if you've been sending your fiery prayers into the cosmos on those sleepless nights when the world was quiet, know this. This message is the universe whispering back. If your heart is resonating with this truth, if you can feel that spark of recognition igniting within you, do me a favor right now. Show the universe you are ready to receive by smashing that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Astrology Unlocked so you never miss these life-altering cosmic downloads tailored just for your incredible Aries spirit. And in the comments below, I want you to anchor this energy, to claim it as your own, by typing the powerful affirmation, "My courage creates my abundance." Let's begin this incredible journey together. Now, I want you to stay with me through every single moment of this, because what is about to be revealed is not just going to surprise you. It has the power to reach into that part of your soul that has been running on pure willpower, and finally, bring it the divine fuel it has so deeply craved. So, take a deep, cleansing breath with me right now. Inhale courage and exhale doubt. You have just stepped into a sacred current of transformation. Let it move through you. There is something shifting in the very core of your being now, Aries. It's a powerful, undeniable force, impossible to ignore. Perhaps it started as a restless feeling, a deep knowing that your season of struggle was finally coming to an end. Or maybe it was a flash of insight, a moment of absolute clarity where you realized you are ready, truly ready, for more ease, more security, and more authentic, soul-aligned abundance. It is absolutely no coincidence that this inner fire is aligning with this exact cosmic moment. Because right here, right now, whether you can see the full picture yet, or just feel it as a powerful hum beneath the surface of your reality, you are being invited to tune into a new frequency. This is a frequency of provision, of stability, of lasting, meaningful wealth. And remember, this isn't just for you. It is for the hearts that beat in rhythm with yours. You see, financial energy isn't some abstract concept floating in the ether. It is a real, tangible current. And right now, it is searching for a powerful conduit like you to flow through. Aries, as the pioneer of the zodiac, you understand action better than anyone. But money, like any form of energy, doesn't just respond to relentless effort. It responds to alignment. It answers the call of a warrior who is in harmony with their own power. When your thoughts finally shift from if to when your heart no longer braces for the next battle but opens to receive the victory, when your very footsteps carry the unwavering certainty of your own worth, that is the moment the energetic field around you begins to vibrate at the frequency of prosperity. You stop chasing abundance like an adversary to be conquered, and you begin to stand in your power, arms open, as it is drawn to your light. That, my friend, is what true, sustainable prosperity feels like. And you are stepping into that powerful rhythm right now. But what makes this cosmic alignment so incredibly profound is that you are not rising alone. This isn't just about your personal breakthrough. You are shifting onto a timeline where your individual success becomes a beacon, its light rippling outward, lifting up the people who share your home, your heart, and your dreams. This is the kind of abundance that multiplies because it is not hoarded. It is shared with a generous, open heart. It's a wealth that stretches far beyond your bank account, flowing into the sacred, quiet corners of your life. Imagine it. Meals shared around a table filled with laughter, the peace of mind knowing your parents are cared for, the dreams of your children funded and encouraged. This is the wealth that manifests not as fleeting, flashy fortune, but as deep, unshakable security. A safe home, a full fridge, bills paid without a second thought. What you are stepping into now has roots, Aries. It is not a fleeting victory. It is a generational legacy in the making. And the tarot, in its infinite wisdom, echoes this truth with breathtaking clarity. The star card appears, speaking of a long-held wish, a dream you've carried in your heart through countless battles, finally being granted. Not through luck, but because the divine timing, your unwavering faith, and all of your inner work have finally converged. And when the star stands beside the magnificent 10 of Pentacles, the message deepens into a profound promise. This is not a lucky break. This is the arrival of something solid, something lasting, something woven into the very fabric of your soul's purpose. You are not being handed a simple reward, Aries. You are stepping into the divine return on every ounce of courage you have ever invested in your life. There is a sacred power in the moment we stop viewing wealth as a selfish pursuit and begin to recognize it as a divine tool. Because when you have more, beautiful Aries, you can give more, you can protect more, you can build more. Not just for yourself, but for those you love, for your community, and for the causes that set your soul on fire. This is what you are being prepared for, to become a conduit, a vessel through which goodness, strength, and prosperity flow outward and onward. The more you open yourself to this profound truth, the wider and more powerful that current becomes. So I invite you, in a quiet moment today, to pause and remember everything you have already planted. Not just the financial seeds, but the seeds of courage you planted every time you took a risk when others stayed safe. the discipline you practiced when no one was watching, the moments of frustration you transmuted into fuel, the unwavering hope you carried like a torch through every season of uncertainty. None of that has been wasted. It is the powerful root system beneath the incredible abundance that is now rising to meet you. A massive shift is underway, Aries, and it might feel like the very ground beneath your feet is trembling. But this moment you are stepping into is not a mistake in the pattern. It is the pattern. What may feel like a sudden, chaotic rupture in your life is not failure. It is a sacred renovation, divinely orchestrated for your highest good. Perhaps you've already noticed it, a sudden change at work, a shift in your financial situation, an unexpected ending in a relationship. If so, that isn't just a sign that change is on the horizon. It is undeniable proof that it has already arrived. You are not just in transition. You are being intentionally and powerfully moved toward higher, more stable ground. The Tower card often carries a fearsome reputation. People see it and immediately think of chaos, loss, and destruction. But my beautiful Aries, you, more than any other sign, understand the creative power of destruction. The Tower only appears when the structures you've built, the life you've known, can no longer contain the magnificent, expanding version of who you are becoming. It arrives not to harm you, but to liberate you. It dismantles whatever is outdated, unstable, or too small for your soul's next great adventure, clearing the way for something far stronger, far more authentic to be built in its place. And in this reading, the Tower stands beside the incredible, all-powerful Magician card, and that, my friends, changes everything. Because what comes after the clearing is not emptiness, it is conscious, deliberate creation. The Magician is your powerful reminder that you have not lost a single ounce of your power. In fact, you have just outgrown the version of yourself that was operating from a place of survival. From this point forward, what you build will not come from a place of fear or scarcity. It will be born from your authentic truth, from crystal clear intention, and a renewed, unshakable sense of your own worth. That is why things had to fall apart. That is why certain chapters are slamming shut right now. Because what is waiting for you on the other side is not more of the same. It is more of you. More freedom, more purpose, and more grounded, sustainable abundance that truly fits the warrior soul you are, not just the role the world expected you to play. Yes, it might feel disorienting. You might feel a little lost in the dust of the old structures. But if you pause and take a breath, you will notice something sacred is happening. You are still standing. And not only are you standing, you are thinking more clearly, breathing more deeply, and getting closer to your true north than ever before. That clarity did not come by accident. That is the gift of divine timing doing its sacred work. If you are unsure of which path to take next, which door to walk through, just breathe. You do not need the entire map today, but you can take the first courageous step. Ask yourself this powerful question: what 3 new territories am I willing to pioneer in my life? Perhaps it's a bold new career path, a move to a new city, a revolutionary way of managing your finances, or a more compassionate relationship with your own warrior heart. Write them down. Give them form. That simple, powerful act of writing begins to move energy from the realm of possibility into the realm of reality. And if you have been waiting for a sign from the universe, consider this your signal flare. This message, this very moment, is the green light you have been praying for. It is the divine reassurance that even when things don't align with your timeline or your comfort zone, they are still unfolding in perfect, divine order. What is shifting in your life right now is not here to break you. It is here to free you. So if something feels like it's unraveling, I want you to trust this with every fiber of your being. It is not the end. It is the clearing. It is the universe making room for something so deeply aligned with your soul, it will take your breath away. You are not stepping into darkness, Aries. You are stepping into your divine design. Now, there are certain turning points in life that don't arrive with the clash of swords, but with a gentle whisper, inviting you to let love return in a new and more mature way. Aries, after all the internal battles you have fought and won recently, it is only natural to find yourself in a season of quiet reflection. And in this space, you may find that not everything that has left your life is meant to stay gone forever. Sometimes, distance is the very thing that allows for healing. And sometimes, someone who once felt like a battle scar shows up again, not as a ghost from the past, but as a vital part of your healing journey. This next chapter is about a kind of tenderness that you have earned through your strength. Someone who may have drifted from your life, perhaps unable to match your fire, or faltering under the weight of their own journey, may now be circling back into your orbit. You can feel it, can't you, Aries? That quiet shift in the energy, like a familiar wind returning after a long, still season. The Six of Cups appearing beside the Temperance card speaks volumes here. This isn't just a hint at a simple reunion. It suggests that divine timing, profound personal growth on both sides, and unseen forces are guiding this connection back into alignment. But let me be crystal clear. This is not an invitation to reopen old wounds or refight old battles. It is a powerful reminder that healing doesn't always look the way we expect. Perhaps this person had to walk their own path of fire to truly find themselves. Maybe life led them through their own storms that shaped them into someone more grounded, more self-aware, more whole. And now, they may be returning not as the person they were, but as someone who carries the wisdom of their journey etched into their soul. This moment, dear Aries, is not just about forgiveness. It is about powerful discernment. It is about seeing with clear eyes, beyond memory and past hurts, and asking yourself, who have they become? And more importantly, who have I become? In astrology, planetary retrogrades often bring people from our past back into our lives, not always to rekindle what was, but sometimes to rewrite the final chapter with grace and understanding. Your chart may be activating themes of shared history and emotional balance right now, and that is why this potential return feels heavier than mere coincidence. So I want to ask you, who in your life walked away without the story ever feeling truly complete? And if they stood before you now, not with excuses, but with genuine humility and a strength that now mirrors your own, would you be ready to see them without the armor you once needed? An open heart is not a weak heart, it is a courageous one. If this connection now feels calm instead of chaotic, if it reflects your worth rather than questions it, it may be a path worth exploring with both your signature boldness and a newfound softness. And if you feel this readiness stirring within you, I invite you to declare it. Comment below. I open my heart to courageous healing. 404. Because naming your readiness is the signal the universe may be waiting for. Now, as you rise into this new level of power and abundance, the air around you shifts, and with it, so does the way others perceive you. Some will witness your incredible growth with genuine joy in their hearts. Others, however, may watch from a distance, feeling unsettled or even envious. Aries, this part of your journey requires you to recognize that your expanding light will inevitably draw attention, and not all of it will feel like a celebration. You may already sense it, a subtle tension, a quiet comment, the silence from someone who used to be your biggest cheerleader. The Five of Swords paired with the Page of Swords suggests that someone is observing you, not necessarily with malice, but through a lens of their own insecurity or comparison. This does not mean you are in danger. It does not mean you need to shrink or dim your light. It simply means your fire is growing brighter, and that naturally casts longer shadows. This, too, is a part of what it feels like to rise. What matters now is how you command your energy. Do not apologize for your success. Instead, I want you to protect your space with the quiet confidence of a masterful leader. Discretion is one of the most powerful forms of mastery. This isn't about hiding, it's about choosing when and where to share the sacred details of your journey. It is soulful preservation. Your energy is meant to be directed and focused, not leaked out or diminished by the opinions of others. Your peace of mind is paramount, and sometimes peace looks like a graceful silence where people expect a performance. Treat your vision like a sacred flame. You wouldn't expose it to a storm. In the same way, you don't need to explain your every move. Let your success, your joy, and your peace be your response. And remember this, Aries, the presence of envy in someone else's heart is not a reflection of a flaw in you. It is a reflection of a void in them. That is not your battle to fight. Offer them compassion from a distance, but maintain your powerful energetic boundaries. Observe what is around you, but do not absorb it. You are the general of your own energy field. Guard it with calm certainty. There is a kind of wealth that moves in silence, Aries. It doesn't need to announce its arrival. After all the breakthroughs and shifts you've navigated, it is natural to want to shout your joy from the rooftops. But this next stretch of your path calls for a more refined strategy. It calls for the sacred strength of discretion, because not every treasure is meant for public display. The Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles all appear together, telling a powerful story of quiet, self-contained abundance and the wisdom of protecting what is yours. This is the energy of a true empire builder who understands that sustainable growth happens not through performance, but through patient, deliberate action behind the scenes. True wealth, whether it is financial, spiritual, or emotional, grows when your inner world aligns with a deep, unshakable sense of self-respect. It's not about shouting affirmations into the void, it's about living in a quiet, confident rhythm with abundance. If you are nurturing a dream, a business, or a legacy, I want you to tend to it like a secret garden. Keep a private journal, your energetic vault. Record your goals, your plans, your vision. This is not about hiding your dreams. It is about sheltering them so they can grow strong, unshakable roots. We live in a world that often mistakes visibility for value. But you, Aries, are learning a deeper truth. The most powerful transformations happen in the sacred stillness. The seed does not announce its growth underground. It simply becomes. And so will you, quietly, steadily, and unstoppably. If this message is resonating deep within your soul, I invite you to ground this truth right now. Comment below, "I honor my sacred mission." 777. This is not for attention. It is to seal the sacred promise you are making to yourself. Your legacy doesn't need to be loud, Aries. It just needs to be real. There is something profoundly sacred about building a life that not only sustains you, but nourishes everyone you hold dear. You are entering a season where your success is no longer about individual victory. It is about the triumph of your entire tribe. This is the kind of prosperity that flows through your home, that is shared across the dinner table, that funds the dreams your family hasn't even dared to speak aloud. It moves through you, yes, but it was never just for you. As the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles appear together, they bring a powerful confirmation. Real wealth is not what's in your bank account. It's what's alive in your home. It is the peace in your heart, the laughter in your walls, the love that feels both ancient and earned. Think of the ones who marched beside you in the early days, the ones who believed in you when your vision was just a fragile spark. These were your silent believers, and now, as the harvest comes in, they deserve to share in the feast. This is the beauty of true karma. The people who held space for you when you had nothing to offer now get to rise with you. Imagine your home not just as a house, but as a sanctuary, a place where abundance flows freely, a space where your children can dream bigger, where your partner can finally exhale, knowing the ground beneath you both is solid. That, my beautiful Aries, is the miracle, and you are the one anchoring it into reality. You are not just building personal success, you are healing generational wounds. You are planting the trees whose shade you may never sit in, but your children and your children's children will. That is why it is so crucial to stay grounded in gratitude. Abundance, abundant, when shared, becomes restoration. So, as we arrive in this sacred pause together, take a deep breath, not just for what you've heard, but for what you have remembered about your own power. This message was a confirmation from the universe. You are going to be wealthy. But more than that, you are going to be rich in meaning, in purpose, and in the kind of love that holds you when success alone cannot. The wealth is coming, Aries, but what makes it truly miraculous is that you will not be alone when it arrives. The ones who weathered the winter with you will be dancing with you in the harvest. So let me ask you one final question. Who is standing beside you in this magnificent dream? Speak their names in gratitude, either aloud or in your heart. And if you are truly ready to activate this shared wealth, this sacred rising for you and your tribe, anchor it in this moment. Comment below, I am ready to lead my tribe into abundance. 808. Let those numbers carry your powerful intention into the cosmos. And from my heart to yours, thank you. Thank you for your courage, your trust, and your willingness to show up for your own magnificent destiny. Every like, every comment, and every moment of reflection keeps this sacred space of astrology unlocked, alive, and thriving. So before you go on to conquer your day, remember to tap that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next cosmic message waiting just for you. And if this message set your soul on fire, share it. Sometimes, your light is the spark someone else needs. May every dollar you earn be wrapped in courage. May every space you create feel like a sanctuary. And may you always remember that true wealth is your incredible warrior spirit made visible. You are ready for all of it, Aries. And this is only the beginning.